Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing great. Yeah, I am fine. I have a lot of things going on lately, so I've not been able to record a video. But yeah, here I am, coming with another content. Um, so there's this video that's circulating in the social media, particularly Facebook, about a young Gambian guy um, who shared his story. He shared his story, and in a manner that it's amazing, and we would give some short comments about it. So, but that's his story. Let's watch it together.
أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائهم فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا اتخذوا آيات الرسل هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لكم جنة الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبكون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو زينا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم
إله واحد
إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة
سليمان سينا وجو سليمان.
Well, guys, we all saw it together. This is what actually he was saying, as you've seen it translated on the video. Yeah, it's a very very heartwarming but sad story. This young guy, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help him. We all pray for him so he can get back to where he was, so he can be even better than that. So the discussion actually is there is a lot of people like him who are actually on our streets now, drinking and smoking, and sometimes you get to wonder, why are they into this? What made them do this? It's so how sweet it is to be a responsible person, to be someone with your family, your small family, wife and children probably, going to work. These things, as a man, how sweet it is to be someone, into it. But, you tend to see youth into this kind of lifestyle, drinking, smoking, sniffing, whatsoever, gambling, their whole life. And sometimes you wonder what made them do this. I can tell you for sure, I can at least bring out three things, or three reasons that can actually make these people do this. One, obviously, will be, carelessness and rude. A lot of these youths are very rude of themselves. They do not know what's good for them. And if you tend to advise them to not to get themselves into drugs, they insult you, they call you witch, like in the normal, voice, they would say, kidomala, kidomala. Yeah, we know this in the Gambia. Anybody who, have a family, probably you would barely go into a family, an extended family, without finding someone out of that family doing it. So, yeah, so that one is there, and I can say it could be that root side of the person, carelessness and friends influence. Yeah, that is number one. But also there are other people who are into these drugs and alcohol. It's not that they wanted to do it. Some of them were pushed into it by stress, anxiety, depression, you know. And this brings me back to, issues like that, actually issues that is, happening in our society. We put so much stress onto our children or our family members to the extent that they cannot control it, and this lead them to things like this. Engaging themselves into drugs and all that stuff. There is this guy that I talked with. He also drinks. I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help him out. This guy is like a hafiz. He learned the Quran. He can speak Arabic. He's very knowledgeable. And response, he has a family though, but he drinks. And then I think currently he's having a very major issue with his wife. So probably their marriage is going to capsize. Which is sad. But during my conversation with him, I asked him, why did you get into this? You're very knowledgeable. Look how you know the Quran, this and that and that. I get to ask him. And he said to me, my brother, do you think that I wanted to do this? He said to me, I can't believe until now that I am the one that is drinking like this. I hate it. But I don't know, one way or the other, I find myself into it. And I was like, wow. But why? What made you do it, start it for the first time? So he said to me, when I was in Germany, I was working, had a lot of things going on. But then, one reason or the other, I found myself in a very, very funny situation, a very, very sad situation, which I couldn't control. I was so stressed and depressed. Family problems over there, my own personal problems in Germany, to the extent that I can't sleep. I suffered, so I had to do something to take the pain away. He said to me, that's the time that one of my, friends told me that if you take alcohol, everything, you forget your souls, you forget everything. So I said, okay. So he drank, for that time only because he wanted to get rid of this stress. And, he thought that would be the first and the last time doing it, but, and he thought this stress will go away forever, but it never went, only for the short time. And then he had to come back again and drink again because it gives him that short time satisfaction, It gives him that. So, yeah, sad as it is, but this was his story. So, until he was deported back in the Gambia, he became a drunkard. He's just drinking and drinking. But yeah, it was so sad. So I can tell you some of these people are into this because they are compelled by stress. They are compelled by societal problems, family problems, and I would like to advise our families and friends and society, please, let's make things easy for other people. Do not put so much stress on them. Do not push them into something that will actually, remove the sanity in their minds. So this is just a short advice. I think we can do that. But the third reason of why many of the youth are, engaging into these activities is because of the case of this guy here. Well, there is another video where he was explaining, still crying and explaining why he was like this. He said that it was done to him. And yeah, let's watch that out.
I'm the mole in Lekan. Yemina kala
mahal fene kala
so muna tinna anyin kela
balumina ataka balumina
wala mundi
wala mo bini bot ataka balu bini ndal ka bini bot kala ngabo mole
bini bodo mani karanje ba
ya jamaatul muslimina sallu alayhi
sallallahu
Allahumma ya rabbi salli ala Muhammad
sallallahu
afi rasul man
Well, yeah, guys, That's it. He said it was done to him. Someone that used to do is it a nasheed? This sukula, zikr, whatsoever it is, and this is the problem of the majlis, these people that are these Sufis, it is very easy for them to cast a spell on you and destroy your life because to them, yeah, if I don't do this, he would take over me. And I think this is a very, very, imagine taking the sanity of a person to the rest of he will not have any sin, by the way, and he will be pure. In the day of Yom Al-Qiyam, you will be the one who will burden that, all of that sin. Because you will be the one who take away his sanity in the first place. So it's very important that this is known, Why would you take someone to a marable? Why would you actually cast a spell on a person because simply he's doing what you're doing and he's doing it better, or you think that you will lose your credibilities or you lose your finances if he trains, So I don't know. Yeah, but this is the case, and it is very rampant in our society today, and that is why I am asking you to be cautious. Don't see any drunkard and think he is actually doing it out of his own desires. Don't see any smoker and you think that he's actually into this out of his own desire. Sometimes have a conversation with them, and probably you come to the grassroots of actually, what has made them do this. Yeah. Well, yeah, I will leave it to you on that. You can share your comments, like the channel, subscribe, and then, share the video for the reach of other people. Let's grow the channel together. See you next time.